was just trying to call you, and I was like, oh, it looks like a caddy pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. A sad day today.
What did they do over there? Put the thing over there, huh?
Yeah, we'll pick it up so that we can get to...
It looks nice.
It does. It really does.
Man, I hate to watch his first blow.
Nobody's in there, right?
No,
What did you say?
nobody's in there. Everybody's out. I do. I walk.
It's like a dry.
I know. I'm the same way.
I just, you know, I know.
That's what he's trying to do, I think.
I wonder.
Yep. I think that he had a little bit of trouble, but yep, now you can see, I think it's going down inside there.
Well, that's what I wondered, if that was the idea, was to get a hole.
Yep.
You know,
Well, he's pushing himself a little off to the side there. See, that's what he's trying to do right now, I think. There we go. I think there we go. He's got a hole. Yeah. then of course, you remember there's a few beams running across the whole length of the basement too. There's those I-beams. Yep. I'm wondering if we should have masks and shouldn't be breathing some of that stuff in. There's probably asbestos all over in there.
That could be. Looks like he maybe is making a hole through there a little.
I think so. I'm trying to even tell where he is right now. It looks like he's in the sanctuary a little bit at least.
Now what? Oh, I hate to watch this one. Man.
That's so sad.
That's terrible.
I never did get to save the pulpit or the lectern, but you know, Nancy, I think Nancy Monroe took off the top of the pulpit where you'd set the sermon down to read it. And,
oh, did she?
Yep, I tried to take some pieces off, and I can walk finally as of today, but I just don't have much. I don't have much in me yet, so.
Because you're foot?
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise I would have stuck it up there and tried to pull a piece off.
They took the altar, didn't they?
They did. So at least there's part of that woodwork still exists.
Yeah.
I got 10 hours of memory in this, so I'll be able to get this all. There's people who can't be here today that want to see it.
See it, right. Yeah, I didn't know that the steeple was off. Paul was telling me that.
Oh, yeah.
So I said to him, well, the first thing you got to do is take the steeple, and he says, it's already gone.
That's right.
Paul says you got to look at it the good way.
We do.
You got a pretty cemetery, and it's going to look
and
nice.
It's got a nice lot in front of it.
Because I said to him yesterday, I feel really bad about it.
Oh, I do too.
And then he said, well, you got to look at this way. You got a nice looking cemetery, and it'll turn out nice.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
It's a new beginning for us.
Right. They're whacking sideways or what?
I bet he might start working on the front entryway maybe or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Ain't fun to watch exactly, is it?
Who'd have guessed 20 years ago we'd be standing here watching this?
Watching them tear the church down, yeah.
Found this.
It's exciting.
I found that inside the church. I thought you might want it, or maybe Diana.
What's in there? Anything?
Nothing. It was underneath the pulpit. It had slipped underneath there, and
yeah, I told her last night. I thought she was.
Yeah, this siding is steel, and it was put on.
That's what I thought.
It was put on in '88.
Okay.
So that's why.
I said siding ain't gonna burn.
No, and that's why that installation is so new. It says ABC Seamless. I see on there.
Oh,
they did a really good job. I mean, it looks great for being 30 years old.
I know.
That cost a lot of money.
Yeah, steel siding is not cheap.
I think the church took out a loan from the cemetery to pay for it. If I remember right.
Oh, did they?
Yep, they paid it back. But now it's all the same. A lot of this insulation they put in the late 70s, so you hope it didn't have asbestos at that point.
I would assume it did.
Yeah. I don't know when they quit using it.
No, they never really quit completely. Because even Pioneer, we haven't had an assessment, although we didn't have to. But they built that building in 2001.
Yep.
And I think there's asbestos in the floor tiles and some of the ceiling tiles. We have to implement this asbestos safety program thing.
Oh.
So did the pulpit already fell in?
I think it did, yeah. I got, or no, it's still sitting on its side there, yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, part of it.
I'm taking a lot of pictures. I hope you don't.
Oh, thanks. No, I got plenty of room on there. That's what it's there for. I think I got
The
two.
little red thing, is the battery going up here?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is. Shoot. Well, if you wouldn't mind taking some with your phone, maybe too, or something.
Yeah.
But you can use that till it dies. That's fine. That's interesting to kind of see a cross-sectional view. Oops, I think I got two new 25-foot tape measures sitting on the air conditioning unit. That's okay. I bought them for the cemetery. I'll just donate some more.
Oh,
I can see it right. He probably sees them right there.
I want to get them.
No, I can't run. I'm not
Oh,
supposed
you want me to?
to. I bet that's.
What's your measure now?
Holy. What?
You have to basically turn
maybe a foot wide?
Yeah, oh yeah, you have to turn sideways to fit through there. still going. I bet when he takes that corner out there, that whole roof is gonna fall. And then that new piece will maybe stay up. But that's still shooting out of those walls.
Are you taking a video?
I am. I'm getting a video of the whole thing.
I don't know, for some reason I can't get a picture. That's the very first one and now I can't get it.
Okay. Here we go. This is probably it right here. Well, I think the worst of it's over. See all the old laughs from the laughing plaster in the back wall there?
It's dusty, I can't really see.
I know.
So that last combo really took a pile of stuff down.
It sure did. It's pretty much gone now.
Yeah. Look at that.
This would be the first time that the cemetery has ever been completely visible because the church was here before the cemetery, so
Yeah, right.
be a view we've never seen before.
Yeah.
To take new pictures to find a grave.
I can't see how that's going to get burned. Did they burn it? That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, I think it'll get burned eventually.
But I can't even see how they burned it.
I don't think it will.
It's got steel siding and...
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Is that what you heard?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, you get rid of some stuff. How's your dad doing?
Good.
Or you just kind of been staying?
Oh, that's okay. That's quite the interest. we're gonna enjoy our new view here.
Yeah, and that does look pretty.
We get the gate fixed up and get the letters off of up there and
Put the flag on it.
get the flag up, yes, yeah. So now all the original part is down. That little strip is what's left. Otherwise this is all added on.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe he'd lift it.
You know, he did when I'll have to show you the video, but he lifted it and he tipped that whole thing right into the
Well,
hole.
that's probably what he's going to do.
And that's what's left of it, yeah. But the rest of it kind of went in one big piece.
Wow.
There's your windows right there from when you sat. I remember you closing those blinds every once in a while. Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't do it. I do what? When you do.
Oh, would you mind asking Rick so I can keep filming? Okay. I think that's a great idea. There's the steeple across there looking at us.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. I took a picture of that.
That's good. Yep, this is the exact chunk they added on in 48 to 50 there, and then of course that was an 82, I think.
Oh, look at that.
That's giving jar loose.
Whoa!
Yeah. I saw that.
here's your chance to get some money.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's this guy come from?
He comes from Arthur. He's actually a Churchill cousin of my mom. He's got a set of cousins that are also my mom's set of cousins.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yep, so he's a Laco, and then my mom's uncle married a Laco.
Okay.
The last part to come down
Yeah,
is
really,
the
I
newest
guess so,
part.
huh?
Yeah.
Gonna shove it in?
I bet he's just, yep, I bet he'll push it in.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard for Harry. He did so much to help build this part. Yeah, they sure did.
That's good.
That was really good carpentry there. I don't know who that is. There must be some neighbors. this. Can you believe that all that's gone now?
I know.
That's terrible.
See, now this dark coming right here. That ain't a beam.
That's a beam, it looks like. There were 3 of them, I think. I think there was one in the middle and then 2 on, or one
Well,
on
that's
each
what I
end.
was wondering, if that was the beam, what are the beams?
Yeah, he should be able to crunch it and get it. I couldn't believe how easily it bent already, but he's going to take this out and then he's going to take this little pipe underneath there is coming out.
So he's going to get rid of this too?
He is, yep.
Then what, do fill the dirt?
I think so, because that concrete plan, it goes about 2 feet down, so they'll dig it out and then they'll suck the tank and they'll collapse it.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, I think legally they got to suck the tank out, so we'll worry about landscaping later. Too bad those bushes, those little bushes over there with the church. There's one on the other side too. I'm surprised he hasn't taken the light pole down yet. I told him he can just pull that in because nobody wanted it. It's not really worth much. You'd probably have to convert the fixture to fit LED now because nobody would want to pay to have those expensive bulbs put in there nowadays.
I didn't think he was right in there.
He's obviously done this a time or two.
Yeah, I was just...
Did you hear that air conditioning compressor hissing? Yeah. When he pulled that in there, it hissed for about 5 minutes. There was all the freon coming out.
Really?
The chimney, luckily that didn't hit the fence. I was worried about that. But
Yeah, good. Yeah, I couldn't believe how neat that last little entryway was. I was thinking, God, would that have been a nice building for somebody?
You know, I thought about that too. Think how hard it would have been to pull it out of the ground.
I know.
suppose.
That's the
Easy
thing.
for him to tip it over, but harder for us to move it.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, that thing was really nice. All
It was.
finished on
Well,
the
it was
inside.
it was insulated. It was only from 1982.
I know.
It wasn't even 40 years old yet. That must be the bottom of the chimney. Good thing I charged this up. I used about half my battery already.
Yeah, I finally got my camera where I completely shut my camera with my phone off and I couldn't get nothing. I should have done it earlier, doggone it.
Yeah.
Because I would like to have got a couple of pictures when there was one wall standing and looking through from the other side. And that, I thought that was...
I think I got something like that. I'll have to send it to you.
I thought it was pretty neat. And then when I shut it off and started it over again, then my camera was fine.
Sometimes all it takes is a hard reset.
That's what I did. Right.
And so then that works.
Yeah, that's what all I did. I wish I'd have done it before.
I think he's going to pull the concrete slab. I told him that both sidewalks can go inside the pit if you can get it. We'll use it to climb back up. Yeah.
Maybe you can try and push again, who knows?
That'd be my guess. I'm going to try to get over there.
I think that is that beam, you know what?
Oh, what's that?
This is that heavy beam right here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that crunched as good as it did.
There's 2 on both. There's one on the other side too.
Yeah, the one in the middle must have already fallen down in there a bit. But
Yeah, we pulled that down first, so yeah.
wow.
Not much left.
No.
might have. But anyway, his mom did. And he's been gone for a long time. Yeah, they lived on a farm down by us. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because her son still farms down there. I talk to her every once in a while.